I'm going to spend 100 days getting as rich as possible in my hardcore Minecraft world. So here's the issue. In this world and in real life, I'm pretty much broke. Ouch. And I want to be rich. I'm talking a filthy type of rich. I'm talking about buy Twitter for $44 billion instead of solving world hunger type of rich. And I'm going to spend 100 days doing it. Good thing though, I know exactly how to start. Just like most billionaires, it starts with the exploitation of labor. So I spent most of day one building a villager breeder. This is the same one I have a tutorial for on my channel. And day 2, getting the villagers in and setting up the collection system. I think we need just a little bit more armor, which unfortunately means the end of the pantsless hardcore run. RIP, you will be missed. And to get started, we need diamonds, which means we're gonna do that one thing you're never supposed to do in Minecraft. We're gonna dig straight down. Luckily, at the end of the tunnel, I struck gold. Or, not gold, diamonds. Ooh, shiny. I wonder what we'll get out of it. Only 5, not bad. I can deal with that. Now, the real question is, do we go up and make the diamond pickaxe and enchant fortune, or do we keep going? I think I have to go up. Diamond pick. Then we just need some obsidian. So on day 4, I headed over to the ruined portal we found last episode and mined it all up. Alright, now we just build a enchantment table, and I don't have any books. Well, at least there's one solution to that.
I'm sorry, little one.
Nothing happened. I put together a little enchantment setup. Alright, let's see if we get anything good. Not quite fortune, but I'll take it. Ooh, fortune 1. Okay, we will use that for now. Ow. Hello. Okay, so why -58 is the best place to mine diamonds in the new update, so we're just gonna get to it. I strip mined for most of day 6, 7, and 8, but I want y'all's input on something. This is a much longer video than normal. Do you guys want videos like this with a lot of content, or shorter videos with less content but more frequently uploaded? A silverfish? Come on. Kinda forgot silverfish existed. I think that's maybe an omen though to turn back now. We'll go a little farther. Why are there so many of you? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not gonna die to silverfish in hardcore Minecraft. So 10 days and basically an entire diamond pickaxe. And where does that leave us? A whole lot of diamonds. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be enough diamonds. However, that is about as much mining as I can take at a single time. So we're going up to the surface. We're gonna work on the villagers. It takes forever to climb this ladder. I've climbed it like 10 times. It's horrible. Alright, let's make some diamond gear and put it on. Alright, full diamond. We're not enchanting it yet because I want to, well, for one thing, I only have 38 levels, and for the other thing, I want to enchant with villagers, which means we need to get busy, just like these guys have been. Do you ever stop fucking? Okay, we're gonna do a super simple villager trading hall till we can get something nice set up, and it's gonna involve these holes right here. Let's get to it. This trading farm is designed by ENX04 and is super easy to build early game. On day 17, I pulled together all the workstation blocks I needed and put them in the bottom of the holes with a bunch of trapdoors as well. On day 18, I used this useful little mod called Mini HUD to light up all my area so we'd be safe. Then on day 19, I cleared out the inside of the villager hole so I could actually have some room to move around. As day 19 turned into 20, I prepared for the worst thing in Minecraft. Moving villagers. There's literally nothing worse in the game. I tried shoving them on day 20, but eventually I gave up, and on day 21 used the bed method and the boat method to get them in their holes. Nice. On day 22, an iron golem spawned. It's not a great thing. Okay, however, now that we have all of these guys actually in their respective holes, we can get to trading with them. You weren't supposed to do that. One villager got out, and unfortunately, I can't leave any loose ends, so I burned him alive. You didn't see anything. A true professional knows you never leave any witnesses, so the iron golem had to go as well. Lava's pretty useful. If I wanted emeralds, I was going to need something to trade, so on day 24, I did a lot of wood farming and then traded all the wood for sticks. The rest of day 24 was used to re-roll the villager librarian's trade so I could get the enchantments I wanted for my gear and armor. This took forever. Day 25, I tore down some more trees and then planted them back, because I'm a humanitarian. Day 26 was spent leveling up the other villagers. And then day 27 was spent getting the last of the trades I needed from my librarians. Okay, so I've got pretty much everything I need. It's just all super expensive. And really the only way to fix that is to convert them into zombies. That was close. Convert them into zombies, then convert them back into villagers. And to do that, I need potions. And to do that, I need to go to the nether. So, here we go. So on day 29, I put together my nether portal. Alright, big portal, because we're fancy. Gold helmet. Let's hope we don't die. Let's also hope that we get a good nether spawn. Well, this is just about as far from good as we could be. I hate basalt deltas. What the actual fuck? What are our coordinates? We're basically at 0, 0. There's another fortress right there. Okay, I'm gonna make this just a little bit safer, and then we're gonna head over to that. Alright, can I get around this way? Oh. Okay, we're really close to it. Alright, all we're here for is some blaze rods, so get in, get the blaze rods, get out. On day 30, I applied the age-old tactical strategy of hiding behind a pillar and shooting at my enemies. But I got blaze rods, so that works out. Are you just floating? What the hell is going on here? Crime against Minecraft taken care of, I went to mine some gold near my portal where I got surprised. You just shoot me? Dick. Alright, quick, in and out, to the point. And we're back. Day 31 was spent killing spiders so I could get spider eyes for my weakness potions. Come on, buddy. And then luring this zombie in so he could convert the villagers. I didn't have everything I needed for these spider eyes, so I went caving, and it didn't go super well. So I headed back into the nether, and went the opposite direction of the fortress this time. If there's one thing I hate more than basalt deltas, it's soul sand valleys. Just my luck. I spotted a bastion, but wasn't confident enough to go in it without dying, so I moved on quick. On day 33, I traded with a piglin, and then found the mushrooms I was looking for. I also got into a bit of an altercation with a ghast and some skeletons on my way back, and I had to pop a gapple for the first time in my hardcore world. Not my proudest moment. But in the end, I made it out of the nether alive, and that's all that matters. On day 34, I brewed all the potions of weakness that I needed for converting zombie villagers. And put some dirt over their heads so they wouldn't burn once they turn into zombies. On day 35, I let the zombie out and watched with a lot of guilt as he converted all the villagers into zombie villagers. It was necessary, but just a tad cruel, you know? I trapped him back in a boat and went over to convert the villagers. To do that, I needed to throw a potion of weakness on them and feed them all a golden apple. Iron bars help speed up the process, so on day 36 I placed a bunch of those and watched as they converted back into villagers. Unfortunately, their trades weren't quite as low as I had hoped they would be. So on day 37, I killed them and transferred them again. I put all their workstations back in place at the end of day 37, and then on day 38, would you guess it, I chopped down more wood. More stick trading. And replanting of trees. Mr. Beast would be proud. On day 39, I worked on leveling up all of my villagers. And then on day 40, I started pulling together all the enchanted books I needed for my armor and sticking them in a chest so I could keep them safe. And organized. On day 41, I discovered an infinite money glitch involving bookshelves that I buy from librarians, and when I fortune them with an axe, I can sell back the books that come from it for a bit of a markup. More trading on day 42. And more bookshelves. On day 43, it was time to start enchanting my tools. I combined a bunch of books and started putting them on my pickaxes, and axes, and shovels. I quickly ran out of XP though, so I traded some more books. And continued combining things. By day 44, I had amassed quite a bit of emeralds. So I continue that with trading sticks and books. Day 45, I built a really tall tower of bookshelves and then tore it down. By day 46, I had finished enchanting my tools and started pulling together all the books I needed to enchant my armor. I needed XP for all that combining, and XP meant emeralds, so on day 48 I combined all my emeralds into emerald blocks, which I had quite a lot of, actually. Day 49 I created an inner chest and started pulling together all my stuff. I made a pumpkin patch to grow some pumpkins, which I'd need later, and went and decimated the local economy of a beach. If I can't have it, no one can. Using that sand, on day 50, I crafted up a bunch of TNT and headed into the nether. It was netherite time. I tried digging down right by where my portal was, but basalt deltas aren't the best for that, and there was a lot of lava underneath it. So I eventually went over to where I traded with that piglin and found the mushrooms, and dug down there. And there was quite the surprise right at the end of my staircase. Oh? I didn't even get a chance to set off any TNT yet. Anything else around here? Oh. Don't mind if I do. You know what? I think we'll start here. I laid out all my TNT on day 51. And blew it up. Did it just stop? I relit the broken TNT and pretty much immediately found some ancient debris. I fought a skeleton for some ancient debris on day 52, and then got to work collecting all of it. Setting off more TNT. And getting stuck on an invisible block that really tripped me up. What on earth is happening? Alright, 22 ancient debris. Not horrible for only a couple stacks of TNT, but also not what I need. I think that only gives me... Yeah, that only gives me 5 netherite ingots, which is nowhere near enough I need for my gear, and also nowhere near enough for a beacon. On day 53, I got into a fight with one of the locals, but luckily I'm rich, so no cops came after me. I decided if I didn't have enough TNT, I was just going to mine manually, so I spent most of day 53 doing that. And hey, if you've watched this far into my video, it would mean a lot if you hit that like button, and consider subscribing if you're enjoying it. Also, you know, if you want to help beat the YouTube algorithm, you could leave a comment. Maybe a pun. If it's a good one, I'll show it in my next video. I made it out of the nether with about 38 ancient debris, and after I got it smelting on day 54, I broke down all the ores I got for the nether for XP, because I used just about my entire pickaxe. I really need an XP farm. On day 55, I turned all my diamonds into diamond blocks, pulled all the iron out of the farm that's been running since the start, and started collecting it all into my ender chest, along with my emerald blocks. On day 56, I discovered that you could buy XP from clerics, and I quickly exploited that. I had gotten a taste for netherite, but it wasn't enough, so on day 56, I enchanted a fortune pickaxe, headed back into the nether, and continued mining for it. Repaired my rickety nether bridge by putting some handrails on it, and spent all of day 57 mining for netherite. And trading with some of the locals, who got angry when I didn't give them a raise when they asked for it, so they gave them the old Amazon Jeff Bezos treatment. I hate soul sand valleys. I smelted up all my ancient debris and turned it into netherite. Alright, so we're basically all enchanted. As you can see, I'm very shiny. Even my shield's enchanted. The only thing I really don't have is aqua affinity on the helmet, but everything else is pretty much maxed out, which is just the way I like it. And that means it's time for netherite, which I consider to be one of the best additions to the game, and honestly, it makes me look damn good. For those of you wondering about the texture pack, this is Phil's pack. I just modified it a tiny bit. The only thing really left, I guess, is to name the tools. My Discord voted on the sword's name, so we have the Woman Respecter 9000. We'll name this guy Havoc. The shovel got named I Dig You. Puns. Our bow got named Strike. And then I ran out of XP, so I had to get some more. We named our fortune pick Fortunate Son, and then I ran out of XP again. And finally, we named our main pickaxe Subscribe to Speaker 4, which you should do. Gear fully enchanted, I headed down into the caves to look for some diamonds because I was tired of strip mining. I spent most of day 60 lighting up caves with the most impractical method ever, lanterns, before I found a spider spawner. Spider spawner? Oh, this would be good for spider eyes. Anything good? Name tag. And I guess the horse armor. Day 61 was spent breaking down a iron ore vein, Yeah, there's literally no other reason there would be a raw iron block in survival Minecraft, just like spawning if it wasn't an ore vein. And then I fought a creeper for some diamonds. And on day 62, I found this squishy little fella bouncing around the caves. Did we just find a slime chunk? I guess more likely than it used to be to find a slime chunk just in the wild. That's really cool, actually. We will make great use of that later on. The glow lichen keeps tricking me. I hate it. Now I just have to find my way back. I am almost certainly lost. Okay, make that really lost. I'm sorry? We are still more or less below my base, and that's a mine shaft. I pillared up into the mine shaft for the end of day 64 and found some chests pretty much immediately. They didn't have a lot in them, but I would take the glowberries and the torches, because I was out of torches. Oh, please don't be a cave spider. At the cave spider. I lit up the cave spider spawner on day 65 to make this just a little bit safer. Okay, I'm just gonna move past that. And then proceeded to very quickly get lost. Luckily, however, on day 66, I found a friend. Hello, friend. And then spent most of the day wandering in circles around the mine shaft. Eventually, I gave up and decided to dig up. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's funny. Let's sleep, and then we're gonna break down all the ores we got. On day 67, I made an ore tower for the diamonds, the gold, and the iron. Man, I'm good at that. Okay, so I think one of these might be just a tad taller than the other. Let's break them down, though. Fortunate son, you're up. I tried interpearling to the top because I had a bunch of spares from my clerics. Will it work? Yes, it will. And continued tearing them down. That's a lot. Not really as many as I need, but not bad for only 42 ore. Far short of a beacon, though. On day 68, I smelted up all the leftover ores we had, and then paid a visit to our friend from last episode, and healed him up. Day 69. Nice. Wow, we have a lot of stuff. Little light on the diamonds and gold, though. Okay, one thing I need to do really quick. There's a tool I've been missing. So on day 70, I pulled together and enchanted the best tool in the game. Aptly named as well. The netherite hoe. With that done, I had a bone to pick with someone, so I headed back into the nether. Give me your skulls, give me your skulls, give me your skulls, give me your skulls. Come on, come on, come on. Oh? First try. I'll take that luck. One skull acquired. I spent the next couple days just killing lots of wither skeletons and spending a lot of time on fire. Eventually I decided that 9 was enough. And on day 75, I built the pumpkin withers. I don't know, just cuz. Day 76 was spent trapping this little guy and then farming him for snowballs. I needed a bunch for what I had planned with the withers. Specifically, I was going to make a bunch of snowmen and use them for wither skulls. So on day 77, I headed down into my mines with a plan of fighting the wither. Well, fighting 3 of them. Alright, so the way this is going to work, theoretically, is the wither is going to see all of these snowmen and attack them. turning them into wither roses, which I need eventually for my wither skeleton farm I'm planning. I'll ender pearl out of here, breaking that. He will start coming, and everything should be okay. Famous last words. I ignited the wither, let all these snow golems out of their cage, and ender pearled out of there so I could let them start fighting. Alright. So the wither's back there and should start coming this way soon. I couldn't let the snow golems have all the fun, so I started shooting at the wither with my nicely enchanted bow. And then when he turned invulnerable, I went at him with my Smite 5 axe. That's a lot of damage. Come on. Alright. Whew. We did it. And we got some wither roses. Only 19, which isn't amazing. Also better than nothing. Okay, I guess we just do that 2 more times. So on day 78, I fought another wither who blocked me out of my escape tunnel, which was a little scary. Ooh, that was actually kind of a close one. And round 3. That was satisfying. In this round, I learned that it's not a great idea to fight a wither in an open space. So I bailed and accidentally spawned a endermite. I had to pop a golden apple because I was getting really low, but eventually I managed to kill the wither. Oh my god, that was a close one. That was a lot more hectic than the other ones. We're not doing it in any sort of open space again. Alright, 3 nether stars? Not too bad. Alright, we need to get a lot more diamonds. And I think the best way to do that... Can you not interrupt me? I think the best way to do that is going to be caving. So... I think I'm going to head to the cave over there. See how far down that gets us. The answer is pretty far down, to lava level at least, so I spent the last bit of day 79 mining obsidian that I need for the beacons. And then day 80, exploring the caves. Day 81, mostly on fire. But I did find a spawner. Unfortunately, I had no torches left to light it up, so I just looted the chest and moved on. And then day 82 was more caving. God, I love the caves in this update. I love Minecraft. When I came up on day 83, I immediately got jumped by some phantoms. Tore down the pumpkin withers. And started doing a little terraforming in preparation for my beacons. I very quickly decided that I don't like terraforming and also didn't like where I had it positioned, so I tore it down pretty quickly. Day 84, I towered up all of my diamonds with a couple of visual glitches in there and got incredibly high. Not in the fun way. I tore them down, but it took a long time because I didn't have haste or anything. So at the end of the night, things got just a tiny bit dicey. Luckily I was down low, otherwise when these phantoms had spawned, I might have taken quite a lot of damage. Ow. I crafted all my diamonds into diamond blocks. I was pretty sure I had enough, so I set about getting everything together for my beacons. On day 85, I cleared out some space on the other side of my base and started placing all the diamond blocks. Unfortunately, I'm nothing but a collection of anxiety and stereotypes, and as a member of the LGBT, I can't do math for shit, so I miscounted. And I didn't have enough diamond blocks for my beacon. Luckily, that wasn't an issue for my emerald beacon, or for my iron one, so I got those put together pretty quickly. I placed the beacons on day 86. God, I love that sound. I gave myself haste 2, regeneration, and speed for my beacons, and then committed a slight human rights violation against this wandering trader. On day 87, I went back down in the caves and let this skeleton just kill himself on my armor. God, I love thorns. And spent day 88 drive-bying this creeper drive-bying me, and this creeper saving me from getting filled with Minecraft. Although not this time. I hate babies. Powered back to the top of my cave system, and then broke down all my diamonds again. This time I had more than enough, so I quickly placed them and finished out the diamond beacon. On day 90, I named the cats with some of y'all's suggestions from last video. Toast and Toaster. Amazing cat names. I also put a name tag on Weird Dog. Nice. Then I headed back down into the Nether. Back down to my ancient debris mine, and I watched a video that said chunk borders were the best place to mine for ancient debris, so I gouged it out, planted a whole bunch of TNT, and set it off. I didn't really want to AFK in this 100 Days series, so I didn't exactly have a lot of TNT to go with. I quickly ran out. Mined a couple ancient debris, and then spent day 92, 93, and 94 just mining along chunk borders. I put on some headphones, listened to a podcast, and got lost. Got really incredibly lost. To the point where I spent pretty much an entire day wandering in circles. When I couldn't get out, couldn't find my exit because I couldn't remember my coordinates, I decided to just build a portal and portal my way out of there. What could go wrong, right? Well, everything. I was lost in the middle of nowhere, thousands of blocks away from home. And then I got jumped by phantoms again. Day 96, I looted a nearby portal and started my long journey home. It was going to be over 5,000 blocks, and it was going to take me a couple days, but I found a shipwreck and managed to get a little bit of moss from it, which I hadn't been able to find yet, which was nice. I found a Badlands, and on day 97, found a jungle, and a couple best friends, who I quickly left behind with the help of some dolphins' grace. I also spotted an ocean monument, which will be really useful later. As day 97 turned into day 98, I spotted the beacons from my base and knew that I was home. Just one more Ender Pearl away. Ah, home sweet home. Still, I smelted up all my ancient debris, but I knew deep down that I was out of time, and it wasn't going to be enough for a beacon. As much as I would really have liked to complete this, we only have 2 days left, and I know my limits, and know that I'm not going to be able to get that amount of netherite in that time. As much as the nether's calling to me, it's just not going to happen. So, to finish it off, we have a couple housekeeping things to do. So on day 99, I really spruced up Weird Dog's room with diamond blocks. You deserve to live in luxury. Pretty much all my extra ones. Maybe I should fix that roof. Then I took my netherite blocks and headed over to our spawn marker. And replaced it. Nice. With all that done, I watched the sun rise on a beautiful day 100. I had fulfilled my goal, pretty much. Alright folks, this has been 100 days in hardcore Minecraft trying to get impossibly rich. I think I've achieved it pretty well. We have 3 full beacons, we have a netherite marker at spawn, fully enchanted gear, a tricked out room for Weird Dog, we managed to name a bunch of our pets, and we mined thousands of diamonds, nearly 300 ancient debris. Folks, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe it. This took nearly 30 hours to record. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to edit. I hope to get it out soon. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, check out this playlist right here. I've been Speaker4, and I will catch you on the flip side. Later!